It was only a drill, but a mock active shooter situation at an area school was meant to provoke a real response. Multiple agencies took part in the training at the DeSoto Middle and High School today to prepare for an emergency they hope they never have to face. News 8's Mal Meyer is here with a look at some of the lessons learned from today's training.
Mike, this isn't the first time the DeSoto School District has held this type of realistic active shooter training, with each time they run through the scenarios, both school staff and law enforcement officials learn ways they can better prepare. And a warning, while this is a mock scenario and no one was injured, parts of the video may be disturbing for some viewers. Just after 1 o'clock, shots ring out in the DeSoto Middle and High School cafeteria. Victims fall to the ground. The superintendent comes running with a fire extinguisher to use as a weapon. But the supposed shooter continues down the hall, looking for more staff and students. Minutes later, help arrives. Officers take down the alleged attacker, trying to get as much information as they can.
Because you haven't told us if there's somebody with you or not.
These officers come from multiple area agencies from Wisconsin and Iowa. It's not often they get to train side by side, but with so many schools in the area, officials say it's good to run through this scenario with other departments.
It's very important that we are not only aware of the layouts of the schools, but how we work with the other fire and EMS districts.
For school staff members, this provided a lot of new variables that might not come up in other regularly scheduled trainings.
You don't really know how things are going to go down, so it's good to have the unknown and be able to respond to it.
ALICE training, which stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, Evacuate, helps everyone involved learn how they would act and what their role would be.
And really determine what it is that we need to improve on and what it is we got right.
Some things they noticed even before the training officially began.
Having a discussion about the number of handheld radios that we need to make available so that we can communicate.
Officials will continue to discuss how they can improve upon their response so they can be prepared. So officials held two different trainings, similar trainings at Stoddard and Prairie View Elementary Schools last June. Staff say they have continued to build off what they've learned during those trainings as well. Mike?
Okay, thanks a lot, Mal. And the school district received nearly $90,000 in school safety grant funding from the state. That funding has been used to make security upgrades and provide mental health training.